Shark explodes. Kills 2. This is unimportant.
Guaranteed to not change your life. This is the Unimportant Podcast.
Welcome to the Unimportant Podcast. My name is Joe Bob. That is Anthony. A shark apparently has exploded, and we're talking in real life, not like the Jaws where that puts the helium or whatever the oxygen tank in the shark's mouth and shoots it, and it explodes.
Yeah, no, this is real life. Have you seen Jaws?
Yes.
I've never seen Jaws.
I was watching Jaws in a theater one time. They had throwback movies in the theater, and there's an entire 5-minute scene, and you wouldn't notice this unless you're like, we both do film stuff. It's entirely out of focus. There's like a 5 to 8 minute scene on the boat. The entire thing is out of focus, and everything's blurry. I didn't notice it until recently, but anyways.
That's funny.
Yeah, so sharks exploding.
Yeah. This is a real headline. From the West Britain newspaper.
Shark explodes, kills
in
2.
August of 1956. No, I made up that headline. The actual headline is better.
Okay.
Shark scaring with explosives ends in tragedy.
Yeah, I would think so. Sharks mixed with explosives.
So it's August of 1956.
Okay.
And the British Royal Navy, I think that's what it's called, right? They're doing some Navy diving off the coast of the UK somewhere.
As the Navy does.
Yeah. And they're, I don't know, testing some stuff. And it turns out there's a bunch of sharks in the water.
As where they would be.
Yep.
Fun fact, sharks are not generally found on land.
Very true. Very true. So the Navy divers are on a commercial fishing boat, basically. It's a small little boat.
Okay.
Because apparently they couldn't find a boat of their own. I don't know.
They were too busy invading other countries.
So they wind up, they go out one day and see sharks. They get scared and leave. The next day, they're like, well, we're going to go back. What we're going to do is we're going to bring some explosives.
Oh, good.
To scare the sharks away with, and then the water will be safe to dive. Yeah. These are actual people that actually made this decision.
And somebody said, yeah, that's a good idea. Go for it.
I want to read to you this article.
Okay.
Because it's just not.
This is from 1956, you said?
Leslie Nye, 46, of Port Hollow on the Lizard Peninsula, and Richard Kirby, 30, of Ashton, were killed when the shark exploded underneath their boat. 2 other men were injured.
Okay.
Moments earlier, the men had seen the shark swimming towards them with a rope carrying 2 explosive charges straddled across its back.
Which... Are those the explosives that they were trying to use?
It was a cruel twist of fate as they had themselves thrown the explosives. I can't even finish it. They themselves had thrown the explosives at the creature in an attempt to kill or scare it away.
It reminds me of a grenade. You pull the pin on the grenade and you try and throw it, and then
fumble it.
Tear your rotator cuff, and it lands in your own bunker. I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Lieutenant Commander Bailey said, it was a very good shot. The line linking the 2 charges straddled the shark and caught around either its dorsal fin or its tail.
So it worked perfectly. What you're saying. They did it. It went exactly as planned. It got attached to the shark. The problem was the shark swam directly towards them.
The boat started to turn away from the shark, but the shark turned around, made for the boat, and was underneath when the 2 charges exploded.
Oh my gosh. What?
This can't actually happen in real life, but it did.
So the 2 injured men, what did they? So were they on the same boat?
Yeah. So there's 4 guys on the boat.
Okay.
2 died in the explosion, which unfortunately were the 2 commercial fishermen.
Geez.
You would at least hope that the Navy divers throwing the explosive would have been the ones who didn't make it.
Oh man.
Yeah, they did.
Oh geez. So
this is unimportant.
Thanks for listening to the Unimportant Podcast. If you liked our show, subscribe today or don't. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions.